Around 500 years ago, during the Sengoku era, a boy named Michikatsu Tsugikuni was born, but he had a twin brother. From birth, Yoroichi had a strange mark on his forehead, and for this reason, their father decided to send Yoroichi to the temple at the age of 10. Yorichi and Michikatsu were twins, but spent their childhoods differently. Yorichi was kept in a small room and mostly allowed to meditate with the temple monks, kept away from Michikatsu. However, Michikatsu, who felt pity for his brother, would sneak away from his father's watchful eye to meet Yorichi. One day, he gave Yorichi a flute that he had made himself.
Yorichi, I made this flute for you. I hope you will like it.
After which Michikatsu went for his sword practice, but one day Yorichi comes to watch his sword practice. Yorichi, who had been considered deaf by everyone until then, spoke to his brother for the first time that day.
Brother, your sword skills are amazing, and watching you doing this motivates me learning it as well.
Michikatsu, who loved sword fighting, dismissed his brother's words, because Yorichi was soon to be sent to the temple. But Yorichi always watched Michikatsu's swordsmanship, and now he sat outside, watching his brother practice. One day, one of their father's men suggested Yorichi learn some basic swordsmanship. But with just a basic stance, Yorichi struck the man 4 times and knocked the samurai down, which Michikatsu had never managed to do. After which, the two brothers sat together. Michikatsu, Yorichi, what is it about you that you learned so quickly? Tell me your secret. Yorichi said that he had simply taken a deep breath and focused on his bone alignment and blood flow. Knowing this, Michikatsu realized that for Yorichi, the bodies of living creatures were transparent, since he was talking about bones and blood flow. Michikatsu worked harder in swordsmanship, but his heart was filled with jealousy against Yorichi. He thought that perhaps now their father would make Yorichi the successor of the family and send him to the temple. But in the meantime, their mother, who was very ill, passed away. Michikatsu, who was already upset because of Yoroichi's sword skills, was informed by Yorichi, who came to his room at night, about their mother and said goodbye before leaving for the temple.
Brother, I will always be grateful to you. This flute will always be with me.
Michikatsu, holding jealousy in his heart, said nothing and watched his brother leaving. Michikatsu found out from his mother's diary that Yorichi knew everything about her illness and had planned his life accordingly. This made Michikatsu's heart even more filled with jealousy towards Yorichi, because according to their mother, Yorichi was more intelligent than Michikatsu. Michikatsu, with growing jealousy towards his brother Yorichi, took his samurai life more seriously and became an excellent samurai, after which he got married and started living with his family. But a few years later, one night, a demon attacks his village, which ends the entire village and Michikatsu's family. Michikatsu had given up completely, but then when Michikatsu looks the same, he sees Yoroichi standing.
Brother, forgive me. I couldn't come in time to save your family.
Michikatsu saw his brother, who had become even more powerful, and couldn't hide his jealousy and anger. He left his village and became a demon slayer, and started practicing with Yorichi. Michikatsu saw that Yorichi was teaching other demon slayers his breathing technique, but no one was able to learn it properly. Michikatsu changed these techniques according to his own power and created the first breathing techniques. Michikatsu also awakened his demon slayer mark and developed the moon breathing style inspired by sun breathing. But despite this achievement, his heart felt empty because he was still weaker than Yorichi's sun breathing. Michikatsu was proud of his achievements, but Yorichi's optimistic ideas annoyed him. When Yorichi said that they didn't have any successors for their unique breathing styles, sun breathing and moon breathing, Michikatsu became even more frustrated. Due to the frustration and fear of death caused by the demon slayer marks, Michikatsu became quite sad and troubled. But someone was going to take advantage of his trouble. A demon came to meet Michikatsu during a demon search, and it was none other than the Demon King Muzan.
It's you, while you are making my work easy.
I am here to help you. You have few years left of your small life, but I can offer you eternal life while your brother will die as of the mark he has.
After which Michikatsu becomes a demon, and not just any demon, the upper rank 1 demon Kokushibo, and his real name was lost in history.